Honolulu is the first major US city that is planning on fining individuals for texting while walking. This is known as Honolulu's smartphone zombie law, and what they want to do is keep people safe by making sure that they're paying attention to where they're walking. And a lot of people, we've all experienced it, like to look down at their smartphones as they're walking around, and it could lead to unsafe situations. So this law now authorizes police to stop and fine pedestrians up to $35 for walking with their eyes glued to their phone screen. The law did pass. It is now in effect. It took effect today. So other US cities are also considering this type of legislation. Now here's the reasoning behind it. Pedestrian deaths in the United States rose 11% in 2016 to nearly 6,000 people, and that's according to a report from the Governor's Highway Safety Association, which cited an increase in walking as a primary mode of transportation and distraction due to growing use of smartphone technology as potential factors for the jump. I want to be clear that their study doesn't show causation, but they are saying, all right, well, increased use of smartphones, increased number of deaths for pedestrians, there could be a link.
Yeah, I believe there is. And so that's a combination of the actual numbers and my opinion. 11% is a pretty significant jump in a year. And you all know it, you see it all around you. And by the way, don't get me wrong, I've done your drug. As Oprah once famously said, I also look at my phone on the sidewalk. I'm in favor of this law. It depends on, hold on. It depends on how it's applied. If you look at your phone while walking, that's a fine, no, I disagree. But if you're crossing a road and looking at your phone, I agree, you should be fined. That's my rule. I do look at my phones on the sidewalk, but when I get to a crosswalk, ain't nobody got time to die, okay? If you keep looking at your phone, you're inviting disaster. So go, disagreement. Go.
I 100% disagree with you. I mean, especially like when you put this kind of law in the context of inaction by Congress with mass shootings and stuff, like really, this is where the attention is going? People using their smartphones while they're walking. First of all, I use my smartphone while I'm walking all the time because time is money, and when I'm walking my dog, I don't have the luxury of just enjoying the walk with my dog. I gotta answer email, I gotta look up stories, I gotta get my shit done, okay? I don't need the government up my ass about what I'm looking at while I'm walking, and you're right, how are they gonna enforce it? So how long do I have to be looking at my phone before they decide they wanna fine me? Right? And what if, are they specifying that this is when you're walking across the street? It doesn't seem like they are. It seems like as long as you're a pedestrian and you are walking in a public space and you're looking at your phone, you could deal with this fine. And no, it's unacceptable. I think it goes way too far.
So do you use it while you're on the road though?
On the road?
Like, do you look down when you're on the road? When you're crossing a street?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Don't do that, don't do that.
Whatever.
Okay, all right, no, not whatever.
That's my life, okay? So if I get run over while I'm looking at my phone, that's on me. I don't need the government telling me like when I can look at my phone, how long I can look at my phone, where, like what is it? Is it like the new cigarette situation? Like I need to be in a specified like smartphone safe zone in order to look at my smartphone? No, it's too much,
I hear you, Libertarian Anna, but on the other hand, laws that we passed on smoking in California saved what, hundreds of thousands of lives or millions of lives?
Okay, but my point is, my smartphone is not gonna cause lung cancer, and it's also not, gonna cause cancer for other people around me.
Yeah.
Like, let me look at my phone when I'm walking. It's just, I don't know, it just goes too far. And I get it, people get annoyed, right? Drivers get annoyed, people get annoyed. Whatever, live with it. That's what life is all about, annoying people everywhere.
The annoyed is different from safety. And by the way, you're very right to point out it's hard to figure out where to draw the line. So for example, I'm in favor of the anti-smoking laws indoors, etc., that I think have saved countless lives in America. I'm in favor of making you put your seatbelt on. That has saved millions of lives in America. On the other hand, when Bloomberg went to, I don't want you to drink large sodas, he lost me. Like, okay, I don't drink large sodas, so it's not my issue, but really, we're figuring out how much Coke you're drinking? It seems like it's too far. So, but And there's 10 different states, and I'm sure that they're considering bills like this, and I'm sure they've all got different variations.
Can I give you another example?
Yeah, go.
Yeah, okay, so New Jersey is also considering a fine, in addition to jail time.
No, don't do that. That's crazy.
No, this is, but this
I draw the line.
Look, I get it. Slippery slope arguments are weak, right? But when it comes to our so-called justice system, I think slippery slope arguments make a lot of sense because time and time again, we've seen examples of, local governments, state governments, the federal government criminalizing nonviolent behavior, and this is exactly what's happening here. Really, jail time for people looking down at their smartphones? Absurd.
Another argument on your side is selective enforcement, which because it's going to happen.
Yes.
They're not going to go to Rumson, which is a really nice town in New Jersey, and start arresting people for looking at their cell phones unless they want a lot of trouble on their hands, right? What are they going to do? They're going to go to Camden and Newark and those places and go, oh, you looked at your cell phone, good, we got to make our numbers. Here we go. So I hear you on the downsides to it.
Just let me live.
But I'm trying to make sure you live. Don't look at your phone while you're crossing the street.
Like let me decide that, okay? Let me decide that, and let's move on.
Okay.
Let's move on to more important things other than policing smartphone usage.
Okay, let me just give two more examples though of things that I agree with that with regulations. In the Chinese city of Chongqing, I have no idea if I pronounce that right. They created cell phone lanes all the way back in 2014. So they're like, you're allowed to look at your phone, but you're holding everybody else up. So you go in the cell phone lane and people want to walk past you, go in the other lane.
Smart.
Love it. It's a smart phone.
The Chinese get it. They get it. They get it when it comes to solar energy. They get it when it comes to cell phone lanes.
The Chinese get it. And then in India, they introduced no selfie zones because people were dying. 127 selfie-related deaths reported between March 2014 and September of 2016. So we've reported on this in the past. Like in a dangerous area, they'll be taking a picture and then they'll fall off a cliff and die. Like, don't do that. And in India, there's a lot of folks, I don't know if you know that, and there'll be stampedes. Somebody's trying to take a selfie, it holds everybody up, and then people get crushed. So there are no selfie zones. So there are real safety issues. And I think that Hawaii, which is a very progressive state, probably had their heart in the right place. And I agree that you shouldn't look at your phone while crossing the street. And maybe I could live with a fine, but definitely not arrest, okay? And I would be worried about selective enforcement. But okay, we have a disagreement on that. You say under no circumstances.
I'm just so tired of being watched. Like, I'm tired of like the TSA, like, all over our kibbles and bits. Like I'm tired of, like there are more important things to enforce and police other than cell phone usage. Like it's just, I get it when you're driving. I absolutely get it because you are in essentially a deadly weapon. You are operating a deadly weapon. So I am all in favor for legislation, laws that would prevent texting while driving, using your phone while driving. But it's different when you're walking. And it's a hard thing to enforce because again, how long do you need to be looking at your phone? Selective enforcement is absolutely gonna happen. And again, for the billionth time, just let me live.
Okay, I will summarize with two Anna-isms in this story. No one wants the government in their ass, and let her live and let her die. Help us build independent media. Become a member of the Young Turks. TYTnetwork.com/join.